At the pit area of Redwood Acres Raceway. With me now is Randy Olson. And Randy, maybe you can give us your thoughts on last week's racing action.
Yeah, well, it turned out pretty good for me. My car ran real good. I was pretty happy with how the car was working and everything. We're just trying to make improvements for the next week, because I think a few of the other cars will get where they're running a lot faster. So we got to try and stay ahead of them.
So you have any strategy as far as tonight's racing?
Well, just try and get our car to work as good as we can, and hopefully the brakes will go to us in our favor to try and win.
Is there anything you'd like to say to your racing fans out there?
Yeah, I really appreciate everybody coming out and watching the races and all that, and hopefully they'll keep coming so we can keep racing out here.
Okay. Well, there you hear it right from the racer's mouth. So we'll go to race side here shortly. Is the brother of Randy Olson, Rusty Olson, is here. Rusty, that was quite a wreck last week that you were involved in. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I don't know. It happened pretty fast. I just went in the corner and kind of felt like something broke or something, just went for the wall. I saw it coming and didn't do nothing about it. My eyes got pretty big.
I bet. What are your thoughts as far as today's race? Any new strategies or?
Well, let's try to get this car working. It's a new car, so we don't have everything done on it yet that we want to do, but we hope it'll work. It should, we think.
Well, again, wish you best of luck in this race, and we'll be watching you out there. Is there anything you'd like to say to your fans?
Well, just thanks for all the stuff they did. They gave donations and stuff after that wreck. I just want to thank everybody for that. That's about it.
Well, good luck.
All right.
And we'll see you on the racetrack. Is Randy Bird, driver of car number 20. Randy, you've given the fans quite a bit of excitement there on the racetrack. What are your thoughts on today's race? Any new strategies?
Well, no, not really. Just go out there and run a fast race and maybe try to stay out of the flagman's view.
Well, is there anything you'd like to say to your fans out there?
Oh, yeah, I want to say thanks to all the sponsors that's helped me get here today, and appreciate all the fans that come out and support me. You know, that has a lot to do with things. And I just want to say thanks.
All right, well, good luck out there, and I'm sure we'll all be watching you.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Let's get set to go racing our first event, 4-lap trophy dash, 4 fastest qualifiers. And on the pole position, 4th fastest qualifier, car number 11. Sponsored by Main Street Feed in Fortuna, AGS Service in Fortuna, 72 Monte Carlo, car number 11 from Lolita, Glenn Shuri. 11 car leads them through 3 and 4. Graham on the outside, out of turn 4. One more time around. Graham in the 4 car, unable to keep that pace up with Shuri a little quick on the throttle. And I'm not so sure that Randy Bird didn't see that we were not racing that time around. Also might notice that these cars are required to have the front windshields in them. Some of the drivers with the standard windshields, I believe they're also allowed to run Lexan in the front. Of course, the safety nets and complete roll cages are mandatory. signals being given on the 11 car for attempting to set that pace a little quick. We'll find out what the decision is. Glenn might have been a little quick trying to come through turn 3 and 4. And we'll see how they line up. I believe he may have been sent to the back of the pack. We'll double check on that for you. Okay, that's a correction on that. We will start as they are on the track one more time around. I also noticed a little antenna on the top of the 11 car. Some of these drivers out here find that it's to their advantage to run with a two-way radio in there. They generally have a pit man in those bleachers over on the turn 2, and they can be informed of track conditions and problems. Down to turn number 4. There's the green. Shuri on the inside in the 11 car leads him around. Graham right behind him. Randy Bird pulls into third place, followed by Standifer. Shuri in that 72 Monte Carlo. Now Bird on the inside trying to make a move on Graham, and they are rubbing fenders down through 3 and 4. Bird takes over 7th place. Standifer in the 55 car pretty much boxed in, but now he starts to get on the inside of Graham and pull into third place. As we come around for the start of lap number 3 this time around. 2 laps down, 2 laps to go. Glenn Shuri, Randy Bird, Tim Standifer, and Eric Graham. And now Bird on the outside. He seems to know how to run that out high line. Shuri tries to hold him off. Now Standifer pulling on the inside. White flag is out. One more time around. Glenn Shuri, Randy Bird, Tim Standifer, and Eric Graham. Top 3 cars pushing real hard. Bird gets high down the back straightaway, pulling real hard on Shuri. We'll watch him close in turn 3 and 4. And Standifer pulls on the inside. Standifer pushing hard. Center flag. Glenn Shuri, Jim Standifer, Randy Bird, and Eric Graham. Some very closely matched cars. Extra items for our winner. Of course, he'll get the trophy. We have as well a t-shirt and hat from our friends at Horizon Silkscreens. Hey, Glenn, they're all cheering for you, Glenn. How about that? Hey, Glenn, you can do better than that. Come on now. Come on. Look at that smile down there. He's got a little sun in his face. He's holding the trophy up. Our trophy presenter, Camille Roberts. Well, he got a couple of polite kisses there. And Glenn also will pick up a t-shirt. For about 20 years, Donnie Graham has been around quite a few years. Randy Olson and Vic Blanc, each with probably about 7 or 8 years of racing experience behind them. And once again, these guys grabbing for as much time to warm up those tires and motors as possible. Winner of our opening night event when we opened up the track 2 weeks ago, picking up $1,000 to win that special 10-lap trophy dash 2 weeks ago. Gary Carter gives him the sign, line him up one more time around, and we'll go racing. And one item that we may not be aware of here, but with the sun going down to the west, it may cause a little bit of a visibility problem for some of these drivers. You've got those Lexan windshields, you've got some goggles or a face shield underneath there, and there's not a lot of visibility out of these cars to begin with. So hopefully that will not be a problem until we can get the sun down over to our right to the west. Out of turn 3 and 4, lined up 2 by 2, there's the green. Graham from the outside of row number 1, really pushing hard in turn 1 and 2. Walker stays on the inside. Graham taking that high line, working hard. Walker in the 48 car, squeezing down, holding the line. Out of turn 4, door to door. Jim Walker, Don Graham, and Randy Olson. Look how tightly bunched and how well they run together. Olson now on the inside. Pulls to the inside of Graham, picking up 2nd place, but we've still got a long ways to go. Start of lap number 3. Jim Walker, Randy Olson, Don Graham, and Dick Blanc bumper to bumper down the back straightaway. And they'll be looking for the white white flag this time around. Olson will try to make a move on Walker one more time around. Like a freight train, round they go. Randy Olson, the 17 car, just inches behind Walker. And now's the time to try to make an outside move if there's any room. Olson on the inside, down the front straightaway. Jim Walker by inches, hanging on. Olson second, Graham third, and Blanc finishing fourth. Out of the car, Jim Walker.
Jim at? I can't see him. He's there. He's got a hold of her anyway. I can see his arms.
Terry Baldwin down for the photograph. Number 18, Bob Thomas. I believe that's early 70s Nova, someplace in that neighborhood. And looks like we're going to run probably 2 street stock heat races. Waiting to see if we have some more cars coming out here. Maybe just one. We'll see. Jerry Holtz, our chief pit steward over there at the entrance to the track in the orange jacket on the far side. Checking over the lineup. And to turn 1, Murray in the 71 car jumps on it quick with Tucker right behind him. Cortopassi in the 47 car, and Bob Thomas, his first time on the asphalt, making his way down the back straightaway. Murray from Fortuna in that right red yellow automobile with Tucker right behind him. Lonnie Tucker really taking that car, moving around. And pulling up on Murray, bumper to bumper now. Let's see if he moves on the inside, trying to find a line there, but there's just not quite enough room. Now he's squeezing in, and playing a little bumper tag out there. Let's watch him out of turn 3 and 4 down the front straightaway. Inside, Tucker says he'll try the high line, really squealing those tires, getting out of shape, but hanging on with Cortopassi pulling up behind him. These cars are really tough to handle when you don't have that fancy suspension to work with. Murray in the 71 car, coming around for about a lap or so. Cortopassi's showing a little smoke there. Don't know if that's a tire smoke or something developing on that car. It looks like he is slowing down and may have a problem. Cortopassi in the 47 car pulling into the infield. Here's our leaders out of turn 3 and 4. And we do go yellow. Yellow flag coming out on the start of lap number 5. And Tucker hanging on here, but these cars should be slowing down. Now, we do require the cars to complete 2 yellow flag laps, but they are only scored as far as their position on the first yellow flag lap. But we do require the cars to move around on 2 yellow flag laps. They are scored and must on the gas right alongside Murray. And Tucker trying to hold that line, squeezes in around Mark Murray. Lonnie Tucker in the 29 car. Murray caught napping just a little bit there on the green. That sounds like South Broadway on a Friday afternoon over there in turn 3. See if he can do another tire squeal this time around. There it is. White flag is out one more time around. And Murray working hard there, just cannot seem to pick up the horsepower and the handling on Tucker. As they go into 3 and 4, they'll look for the checkered flag this time around. Down the front straightaway. And look out, checkered flag, Lonnie Tucker, Martin Murray, and Bob Thomas. For putting that new car together, car number 16, Rusty Olson. And car number 11, Glenn Shurey from Lolita, 72 Monte Carlo. Out at the trophy dash, the 20 car, looking for his 3rd main event win later tonight if he can do it. Car number 20, 72 Chevelle SS Randy Bird. And our brand new track record holder in the 55 car. This young man showing some real speed out there in time trials. Car number 55 in a 73 Torino. Tim Standifer. 6 cars lined up 2 by 2 down the back straightaway. Olson on the inside, row number 1. They're starting to get on the gas. They'll look for the green. 8 laps of racing out of 3 and 4. And there's the green. In a newly prepared automobile out in front. Glenn Shurey, Randy Bird, and Standifer. Some quick cars behind him. And Shurey taking the high line. Standifer on the outside of Bird. Watch him closely down the front straightaway. And Bird boxed in, no place to go with Shurey on the outside. Olson right in front, but he's pushing for some space now with Standifer pulling way up on the top cars. Standifer with the faster automobile this afternoon, trying to find some racing room. Olson hanging on here in lap number 3, and Bird now solidly behind him. Standifer in 3rd. And let's see if Randy Bird tries to make that outside line work. Standifer tries to on the inside. Not quite enough room now. He edges that car up alongside, and Randy Bird getting around Olson. Standifer tries it as well and makes that inside line run. And Shurey also moving on the inside. Glenn Shurey, Rusty Olson, Richard Butler, and Eric Graham. Lap number 5, starting lap number 6. Standifer gives Bird a little tap, says hello, watching down the front straightaway. Standifer goes hard on Randy Bird. Watch those two as they come out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Standifer on the inside, squeezing down, trying to find some racing room. Door to door, down the front straightaway. Randy Bird, works pretty good. He's staying right with them. They are door to door. Lap number 7, they'll look for the white flag this time around. And now Bird switches on the inside. White flag is out one more time. Standifer manages to pull a little bit between him and the Chevelle. Tim Standifer looking for that victory in this heat race, and looks like he might just have it. We'll watch him on a turn 4 down the front straightaway. Checkered flag. Tim Standifer, Randy Bird, Glenn Shurey, Rusty Olson, Eric Graham, and Richard Butler. And it looks like our main event should shape up rather nicely. We do run the inverted starts, so you'll see the faster cars in the back of the pack. The 82 car from Santa Rosa, Rick Schultz. Joining the field, flagman Jerry Carter says line them up and we'll get set to go racing. 8 laps of racing. Slower qualifiers in the Superstock division. Chance for them to warm up these cars and check out the track conditions for the main event. So we'll start on the inside. Row number 1, Marcelli on the outside. In the Kenny Bowman machine. Dan Bradbury, row number 2 in car number 52. Trying to get them lined up 2 by 2. Everybody getting ready to jump on the gas. They'll pick up the speed right about now out of 34. They're looking good. There's the green. Dan Bradbury making a real move on the inside of Storer as they came down the front straightaway. Marcelli, Bradbury, Storer. And now Schultz in the 82 car trying to make that outside line run. Frankfurt in the 5 car. Battle shaping up for 3rd place right now. Storer trying to hold off Frankfurt. And Schultz, look at that move. 3 abreast in turn 3. Storer the sandwich. Frankfurt makes it work. Picking up 3rd place. Down the back straightaway, Dan Bradbury working on Marcelli in the 25 car. Couple of veteran drivers coming around for the start of lap number 4. And Frankfurt in the 5 car, his first time on the asphalt at Redwood Acres, finding his way around and starting to show some pretty good speed out of turn number 4. Bradbury hanging right up the tail of Marcelli. Probably trying to figure out whether he can make that tries to make a move as we'll come around for the start of lap number 6. And now Crayford in the 5 car starting to move up on Bradbury. We could see a challenge for second place as we start lap number 7 to 6 down. Here we go. Crayford in that offset Firebird chassis. And they'll look for the white flag this time around. One more time around. Crayford and Rich Schultz. 1, 2, 3, 4 running very closely. Now's the time to set up a move if there's anything left. Bradbury trying to sneak up on Marcelli. Doesn't have much time left down at third 4. Checkered flag. Here's Marcelli. Dan Bradbury and Wayne Crayford. Qualifying time for Rob, really feeling his way around the asphalt. And he will start on the inside of row number 1. Graham on the outside. Walker in row 2 on the inside. Down the back straightaway, right about now, they'll try to close up those gaps. Everybody itching to get on the gas, picking up speed right about now out of turn 4. There's the green. On the inside, Graham on the outside. Look how close they are running together. Walker right behind him, pulling on the inside of Rich Graham. And Walker gets the inside line. Hansen staying out in front rather nicely, completing lap number 1. Some fast qualifiers and a lot of experience behind him, holding his own. Now Walker trying to move on the inside. No room just yet. Olsen into third place, gets around Graham. Hansen in trouble. Watch out. Everybody steers clear. And there you see one heck of a fine driving job by the entire pack. That could have taken out several cars. We go yellow. Number 3. Robbie Hansen in the 71 car out in front, just working as hard as possible to keep those on. Walker right behind. There's the green. Taking over third place as Olsen gave away several positions trying to avoid that problem, and he's got a long way to go. Look at that freight train down the front straight. 5 very closely matched cars. And Blanc with fast time trying to find a way around the famous Walker Blue 48. Jim Walker on the inside. Get that inside line on the rim. Not quite enough room. He'll try it once again. Lap number 7. And Olsen says hello to Graham with a little fun. You'll see that in this division. They let everybody know they're there. Very closely matched, those top 5 cars. Coming around for the start of lap number 9. 8 down and 2 to go. Looks on the outside of Walker. No room there just yet. And Graham leads them around. You'll see the white flag one more time around. Watch him over in 3 and 4. Out of turn 4. Checkered flag. Rick Graham. Johnny Graham and Randy Olsen. And 5 very closely matched cars. A little preview for our main event coming up tonight. 47 car of Mike Cortopassi. Apparently that suspension problem will keep him out of the running. And another car unable apparently to make the show, the 18 car, brand new race car, and first time on the asphalt here, the 18 car Bob Thomas unable to make the main event. Standifer with fast time does have a couple of neighbors near him back there. Ordinarily, he would be the last car starting with our inverted start. Bob Bonney was a little slow in qualifying, so he was about 2 seconds off the pace of the fourth fastest qualifier. So Bob will start in the back of the pack, and also Rusty Olson in the 16 car, still kind of feeling his way around in that new race car. Murray in the 71 car will lead him around, set for 30 laps. Yellow looks like we'll take him around one more time. Murray on the inside, Murray on the outside. The 11th car, Tucker in 29, Bird in 20, and having a real tough time getting this field bunched up here. Still showing a yellow light on, so we don't have everybody squared away just yet. One more time around. Kelly's up on the flag stand, watching them very closely here, our assistant. Now this time they start to bunch up rather nicely. The top 4 cars look okay. We should be set to go. 3 and 4, 30 laps of racing coming your way. 3-stock main event. There's the green. Murray in the 71 car has a lot of competition behind him and beside him. Look out, Murray in trouble. Tucker trying to stay out of trouble. And Murray into the infield. Shuri inherits the lead, and we will show the restart flag as the cars come out of 3 and 4. And you see that yellow with the red stripe on there. Anytime we have a problem develop on the first lap of any event, we do show the restart flag, and all cars will be allowed their original starting positions unless we have it out tonight. As our safety crew. And also another advantage of getting to sundown, you can see that scoreboard over in turn 3 and 4. We had a little sunlight on that earlier. It's kind of hard to read that, but you'll be able to keep track of the laps as we move through here. It becomes a little more confusing in these longer races if we don't have that lap board. So you can see that on lap number 1 between turn 3 and 4. And it looks like we're just about complete. Probably we'll bring them around one more time around, and we'll go racing. Murray in the 71 car, Glenn Shuri alongside. Bird in the 20 car. Pressure's on, trying to make it 3 in a row. Tucker on the inside, then Butler and Standifer, Graham, Olson, and Bonney. They come out of 3 and 4. They're set to go down the front straightaway. There's the green. Billy pushing hard on the outside. Gets that nose in front of Mark Murray. Randy Bird boxed in at the moment, but watch for him trying to make a move. Mark Murray on the inside. Lonnie Tucker makes a little contact with Bird. They're running nose to tail. Jerry Carter gives a little warning to Tucker in the 29 car. Bird alongside Murray takes that high line right up against the wall. Picks up second place. Butler on the 41 car moving on the inside of Tucker. And they are just doing a little bump and grind in there. Tucker not in shape on the turn 4 car. In the 11th car, really trying to put as much distance as he can between himself and Bird. He knows how quick Randy is in that 20 car. And Tucker in the 29 car showing some smoke now. He might have pushed one of those fingers in on the wheel. We'll watch it closely. Oh, that sure looks like a problem in the engine department. We'll watch Tucker closely. And watch out, Tucker gets out of shape. Makes a little contact with Graham. Yellow flag comes out. There's your leader, Glenn Shuri. And Tucker in the 29 car losing it out of turn 2. And good job of slowing down and staying out of major. One more time around, we'll be set to go green. Single file on the restart. And we're on lap number 6, set for 30 laps. Lots of time for everybody to make their moves. Everybody's setting up nose to tail. And Shuri starts to get on the gas right about now. He and Bird out of turn 4. There's the green. The 55 car jumps on that inside line, gets around Murray. Richard Butler tries the same line on Murray, trying to pull into 4th place. Top 2 cars, Shuri and Bird. Bird hanging right with him. Sees those top 2 cars in front of him, just trying to cut down that distance. And now Olsen in the to show a little trick there, moving up on Butler. And Olsen takes the inside line, gets around Richard Butler, picks up 4th place. Come up on traffic. Bob Bonney holds on the inside. Leaders go around the outside. No problem so far. Glenn Curry holding his own against Randy Bird. Now Standifer pulling on the inside of Bird. He's making a run at it. Tim Standifer and Randy Bird. Door to door. Standifer has the advantage out of turn 4. Top 3 cars very closely matched. Coming around for completion of lap 11. Time still to go. 19 laps to go with 11 down. 30 laps main event. Standifer now nose to tail with Shuri looking on the outside. Gives him a little love tap. Lets him know he's there. Tim Standifer in 55, fast qualifier, new track record. He's got the machinery getting the position, trying to squeeze in on the inside line. Now watch him closely as they come up on traffic. This is where it can get interesting. Shuri trying on the inside of Bob Bonney. On the outside. And the top 3 cars making around the lap traffic. Now Randy Bird showing some strength on Standifer. Standifer pulls on the inside, Bird on the outside. Shuri in the 72 Monte Carlo holding his own against Standifer. Standifer in the Ford Torino running second. Now more traffic in front of him. Mark Murray. Shuri goes on the inside. Murray moves on the outside. Chevrolet, Ford and Chevrolet, top 3 cars. Now Standifer moves on the inside, trying to get that line, squeeze it in. And turn 1, see how they come out. 1 and 2, Standifer on the inside. Glenn Shirley on the outside. Door handle to door handle. Tim Standifer, Glenn Shirley, and a problem down in turn number 1. Rusty Olsen into the wall, and our yellow flag comes out here on number 17. The leaders and didn't see the problem develop, but it looks like Olsen made some contact with the wall. And Rusty taking off that window net. He appears to be okay, waiting for all the cars to move out of there before he climbs out of that machine. And yellow flag coming out on lap number 18. We were watching the top cars, but the way it appears here, there's some brand new tire marks down there. So Rusty apparently getting into that wall, and probably the car coming up in the air a little bit before it came back down. Reminder once again, if you do have an interest in possibly putting one of these race cars together, we will have rules and construction specifications available for you. And if you could wait till the conclusion of our main event and stop by our announcer stand, we will have some of those available. Also, don't forget, after the races, stop by Tom's Sourdough Pizza. Right over there in Myrtletown, they have the video of tonight's program available. They'll show that on the big screen TV at Tom's Sourdough Pizza. And they also will have that video from CJ Studios available for sale. Videos from tonight's program available for sale. Starts to get darker here. The lighting around the track is, well, let's say that it's pretty good or okay, but according to the Redwood Acres Fair Board officials, $20,000 has been budgeted to completely relight our track out here, and that work should be completed during the '88 season. And I think they already have a lot of the equipment here already, so probably the next few races we'll see a very marked improvement on the lighting on the racetrack. Give you folks an even better view. Allow our video friends to bring you an even better picture. Well, I guess somebody found a gas can for our safety truck. Hey, while they come down the straightaway, let's give them a big hand. These guys are working those brooms pretty hard. Eureka Volunteer Fire Department. Flagman Jerry Carter gives them the sign one more time around, and we'll go racing single file on the restart. And we will start lap number 19, which means we have 12 laps to go. Randy Bird gives Tim Standifer a little tap there to say, let's get going, guy. We got a lot of racing left. Start of lap number 19, scheduled for 30 laps. Top three cars very closely matched. There's the green. Bird on the inside. Hold the line to turn one, and he hangs on. Glenn Shorey right behind him. Randy Bird once again moving on the inside. And Standifer doing a good job of staying out in front. Bird moves on the inside, and Standifer and a battle in the back of the pack for 4th, 5th, and 6th place as Butler and Graham get around Mark Murray, and Butler in the 41 car picking up 4th place. Once again, Bird and Standifer. And Tim Standifer's got a problem on that car, slowing down, and he may have broken something. Standifer slowing down and trying to limp into the pit area. We stay green, lap number 21. Randy Bird picks up the lead. Randy Bird and Tim Standifer tangling out of turn 4. Standifer got the worst of it. Now Bird out in front with Shuri behind him. They're coming up on traffic once again. And Bird right on the tail. Bonnie waits for the last minute to swing to the outside. And lap starting to tick away. We're on lap number 23. Glenn Shuri trying hard to pull up on the tail of Randy Bird. Graham in the 4 car getting around Butler. He picks up 3rd place. And the top 2 cars $50 paycheck plus the points. They pick up points for that track championship throughout the entire '88 season. See what kind of cards he's holding here. Does he have the handling and the power to get around Bird? The opportunity arises. Flagman Jerry Brothers to the last cars. And Bird quickly around the outside of Bonnie. The 44 car deciding that, well, is he going to do it? Yep, he pulls into the infield. And once again, more traffic coming up. Tucker stays on the outside. The leaders make their way around. I think they've just about lapped the entire field one way or another, with the exception of maybe Graham and Butler. Lap number 29. They'll be looking for 2 more laps to go. Next time around, the white flag is out. Glenn Fury knows it's time to make the move. They're coming up on Murray in the 71 car. Traffic could be a factor as we get into this closing lap. Out of turn 3 and 4. White flag is out. One more time around. Watch them as they move up on Murray. Murray knows that he's got to make a decision. Where's he going to go? He tries to go on the outside. And Murray stays right in the middle of the track. Glenn Curry on the inside. Out of 3 and 4. Could get interesting. Down the front straightaway. Checkered flag. Randy Bird. Glenn Curry. And at the line, Eric Graham will finish 4th, followed by Richard Butler. Well, he started right about in the middle of the pack, and the pressure was on, but once again in the winner's circle. Out of the car, Randy Bird. And our trophy presenter bringing out the trophy along with hat and t-shirts for all our event winners here from Horizon Silkscreens. Running the inverted start with the faster cars in the back of the pack. The one exception will be the 46 car, Sonny Storer, electing to start in the back there, his first time on the asphalt. Slower qualifiers up front, faster cars in the back. Makes it rather interesting. They've got a long way to go. Last Sunday afternoon, Randy Olson started last after that track record and made his way to the front, so you will see a lot of passing action. Marcelli in the 25 car, starting on the pole. Rich Schultz in the 82 car. Out of turn 3 and 4. One more time around. And everybody trying to get themselves sorted out here. The lights are out. The yellow light is out. We'll look for a green this time around. Marcelli and Schultz on the front. Crayford on the inside row 2. Hanson in the 71 car. 3 and 4. Here they come down the front straightaway. Green flag out. Marcelli hanging on the inside. Crayford showing a little spark from that chassis down the inside of row number 2. And everybody in the back of the pack, faster cars, making their moves in the early going down the front straightaway. Very closely matched cars. Crayford pulls around Schultz, and Bradbury pulling into 3rd place with Schultz on the outside. Rich Graham also moving up. It's tough when you get on the outside of those inside cars. Trying to find a place to get back in line before he ends up in the back of the pack. Marcelli leads him through turn 3 and 4. We're into lap number 3. 40 laps, a lot of racing. Crayford on the outside. Wayne Crayford. Crayford is taking a Dr. Jesse. Worked rather well in the Firebird down the back straightaway. Dan Bradbury holding on for 2nd. Also looking on the outside of Marcelli. Look at that pack. Randy Olson moving up close, taking the outside. Angelo Marcelli, Dan Bradbury, Randy Olson, and Rich Graham battling for for fourth place. Bradbury trying to move on the outside of Marcelli. Olsen gives a little tap to Bradbury. Very closely run. Rich Graham in the 5-car, letting the rest of the pack fight it out. He is really starting to lengthen out that lead. Also trying the outside line along with Olsen. And that is one pack of horsepower. Working hard. Now Olsen on the outside of Bradbury. Marcelli trying to hang on for second place. Randy Olsen, Angelo Marcelli. Now Donnie Graham moving up. Rich Graham trying to move on the outside of Bradbury. Here's your leader, Wayne Craper, completing lap number 8. The 17 car breaking loose from the rest of the pack now, trying to move up on Crapers. Graham in the 57 car, solidly into third, followed by Graham. And Bradbury trying to get it on Marcelli. Jim Walker bunched in there with Matt Pepper, Dick Block. They're all trying to make a move, running door to door. Really starting to cut down the distance on Rivers. And Donnie Graham staying right with him. Graham in the 10 car. Bradbury and Jim Walker. These two guys have been at it many, many times before along the 6 block, battling for 5th place. Randy Olsen giving Craper a little jump as they go down the back straightaway. On the outside, Crayford on the inside. Wayne Crayford, Randy Olsen, Donnie Graham, and Crayford in the Firebird. Olsen in the Camaro. Lap number 15 down, and 25 to go. Traffic is not a factor. On the 46 car of Sonny Storr. Donnie Graham now moving up with the leaders. Top 3 cars after the start finish line. Wayne Craper has got to make a decision now. He goes on the inside of Storr. Olsen follows him through. Donnie Graham also on the inside. Dick Block in Bradbury. And Jim Walker racing down the line. Graham gets around. Probably in 4th place. Top 3 cars very closely matched. Olsen on the inside. Randy Olsen. And Donnie Graham follows him through. It's Olsen, Graham, and Cooper. Randy Olsen trying to make it 3 in a row. Really showing that handling and horsepower. Halfway mark, starting lap number 20, halfway through. Dick Block makes his way around Sonny Storr. And Jim Walker follows him through. Your top 4 cars in turn 3 and 4 down the front straightaway. Block running 5th. Walker is 6th. Bradbury, Marcelli, Schultz, and Storr. For 3rd place. Graham in the 10 car moving up on Wayne Craper in that 5 car. And traffic becomes a factor very shortly. Moving up on the back of the field. Now Olsen dives on the inside of Robbie Henson in the 71 car. Graham tries to follow it through. They've got Schultz and Marcelli in front of him. looks like he's going to try and make a move on the outside. Donnie Graham moving up. Graham in the 57 car trying to use traffic. And Olsen gets on the inside of his hill. Randy Olsen, Donnie Graham. Third place is that 10 car down the back straightaway. Rick Graham followed by Wayne Craper. Dick Block and Jim Walker. Once again, coming up on Store, trying to put him another lap down. He goes on the inside. Jerry Turner showing the traffic signal to some of the slower cars. Rich Graham in the 10 car trying to stay up with those leaders. Running the third. Craper falling back to fourth place. And Vic Block also trying to catch up with the 10 car, Rick Graham. The leaders now have almost a half a lap lead on the third and fourth place car. We'll be starting lap number 30. 10 more laps to go. A very quick main event. We've gone green all the way to this point. Sonny Store pulling into the pit area. Car apparently not quite as well as he would like. There's your leader, Randy Olsen, running out of traffic right now. Things working very well. 87 Camaro, Randy Olsen Graham from Garberville trying to change the way the setup is on the finish here the last couple of weeks. Graham in the 10 car from East California with Blanc now starting to move up. Finds himself in traffic now, trying to make a move. Bradbury in the 52 car. Bradbury holding at the inside line. Olsen goes on the outside, gives Donnie Graham a chance to reel him in. Randy Olsen squeezing into the inside on Bradbury, makes the pass. And Donnie Graham was looking to follow him through, and now Bradbury right in front. Again, Graham bottled up in traffic with Bradbury being right in front of him. A 10 car, Rich Graham running third, Dick Block at 23 running fourth. And then we go back to the 5 car, Wayne Craper. Jim Walker, lap number 36, is coming along the field. Problem on the front straightaway, Rich over the 82 car. Looks like the red light is on and his motor is down. And stopped on the infield. Problem here. The yellow light coming out on lap number 37. The leaders start to slow down. From our vantage point, I don't know if Wilson, the 82 car, made any contact with anybody, but we did see all the red lights on the dash panel, so that motor obviously stopping, and Rick is not happy about the situation at all. Quite an accomplishment on this racetrack. Let's give you a rundown here as we check on the traffic situation. It's 17 Olsen, 57 Graham, Rich Graham in 10, then Vic Blanc in 23, and then Bradbury and Marcelli would be a lap down to the top 4 cars. Wayne Craper in the 5 car, unofficially in 5th place, followed by Walker in the 48 car. Bradbury 25 would be down a lap to the top 4 cars. And also Rob Hansen would be down a lap to those top cars. I believe Walker would be in the 6th place right now with traffic in front of him. Single file start, a 3-lap dash to the finish. They're on the gas. There's the green down the front straightaway. Here we go. Randy Olson once again pulling out to about 3 or 4 car lengths on Graham. It's going to be decision time. We'll have 2 laps to go as they cross the line. This long fire move on the inside of Rich Graham. Jim's out of shape. Both cars hanging on. And Vic trying to get that inside line on Rich Graham. And he may try it again. White flag is out. One more time now. Bumper, nose to tail with Rich Graham, and apparently no place to get around him out of turn 3 and 4. Down the front straightaway, checker, flag, Randy Olson, Donald Graham, Rich Graham, Dick Long, Jim Walker, Robbie Hansen, Angelo Marcelli, and Dan Bradbury, along with Wayne Crayford.
Better watch the t-shirts and hats.
Also a reminder, as you exit the stands, be back here 2 weeks from tomorrow. 2 weeks from tomorrow, Sunday, May 29th, open competition, $1,500 to win. Out of the car, Randy Olson. Well, I think maybe at the Olson household they might build a new fireplace so they'll have another mantle to put the trophies on there.
Yeah. Ryan, get up there.
And on behalf of Redwood Acres Raceway, we'd like to thank you for being with us tonight. Appreciate your support of our NASCAR program at this brand new facility. Also a reminder that there is a maximum 15-mile-an-hour speed limit on the state property here at Redwood Acres, so please be very patient in the parking lot. Lots of people in the stands tonight, and it's going to take you a little while to get out of there, so just assume that and relax, enjoy it, and buckle up and have a safe trip home. We'll see you 2 weeks from tomorrow for the Redwood Acres Raceway Tour Open Competition. 100-lap main event 2 weeks from tomorrow.